Hey everyone, it is Mona here at Craft Clutch, and I have another project for you. Today we are going to do a paperweight that has a glitter heart in it, and I also have some gold leaf and some other stuff going on. So let's get to it. I have to apologize because somehow I managed to delete the very first part of the video. So I'm going to tell you what I did. It was very simple. All I did in this heart mold was I did resin, and I did the Easy Cast resin, which is what I'm using for the whole paperweight. And you can find that on the Amazon store on my website, www.craftclotch.com. If you need to find it internationally or where else you might be able to find it, go to their website at www.eti-usa.com, and they have a bunch of information there. This mold I got at Walmart. If you can't find it at Walmart, I did link it at my website, again, in the Amazon Products I Use store. So if you're looking for any of this stuff, you can find it there. This mold I got from Resin Obsession, and you can get that at resinobsession.com. And this is what it's going to look like. Now, the very first thing that I did was I prepared my Easy Cast, and I had the heart, and all I used was some Martha Stewart really fine glitter when I did the heart, and I had pre-made the heart, popped it out, and then I put some clear resin in here. And actually the reason I did it was I had some leftovers from a different project, so I poured it in here, and I probably did just, I don't know, maybe a quarter inch or so, and had it in there. Pop the heart in there, up whichever side you wanted to show is the part that you want to go down. So I put it in there and let it sit. And then when it hardened, I moved on to the next step, and that I actually have to show you on video. I am back with the next layer of the heart paperweight, and I've been kind of giving it some thought, and I thought maybe do a white background, maybe do a whatever background, and different kinds of things. And I wanted to try something a little bit different. I have had this bag of gold leaf for so many years it's not even funny. So all I'm going to do is pour some more of the resin in here. And I think it's time to use some of this. Now I'm going to take my tweezers, and I'm just going to try to just take some pieces of the gold leaf and kind of just drop it right in there. Probably I should have done the lighter over it first, just in case any bubbles rose to the top. So I'm going to just drop these flakes in there. I'm not going to cover everything. I'm just going to kind of do some stuff here and there. Okay, so I took a peek. I think I like it. I'm going to let that sit, and I will come back and do the next layer. First I got to figure out what I want to do. I am back for the next layer, and here it is so far with the heart and the gold leaf behind it. Some of the gold leaf sunk a little more than other stuff. I have a little bit that kind of went up on the edge, but that's okay. I was wondering what I should do as the background, and I'm thinking I want to go with like a really deep dark blue. And this is the darkest I have, but I don't have that much left of it. So what I'm gonna do is then take some of my other blues and mix them all together in there. I'm gonna pour this stuff right into my resin. Just going to use the rest of this up, and I'll mix that in first, but that won't be enough. So I'm going to go with these flaky things, glitter slivers I guess they call them. I'm going to add some of this really, really, really fine stuff. So I have a mixture of slivers, chunky, and fine glitters in here. You know, and just make it to whatever way you like it, and whatever color that you want. This is just what I'm kind of choosing to go with. So once I have that good mixed, I am just going to pour it right into the mold for the background. Now we'll just let that sit and settle. I'm going to run my lighter over it for any bubbles. I'll let that sit for 12 hours, and we'll come back and see how it all turned out. Alright, this layer of the resin has set, and here it is so far, and we'll see how it looks when I pop it out. But we're going to do one more layer here, and this time I'm going to use This resin dye is by Cast and Craft, which is the same makers of the Easy Cast. And you can find this on my website also under the Amazon store products I use. So I'll have it listed there in case anybody wants to find it. And I'm going to pour some of it into my resin. This happens to be the transparent dye, but they also have opaque dyes too. So if you wanted it solid, you can absolutely do that as well. So I have mixed that all up. I can pour it in here, and I think I'm going to pour it in just plain. I could throw some glitter in there, see what would happen. But I think this is the first time I'm really using it. I'm going to just pour it in just the way it is. And then I'm going to just do the lighter, run it across to get the bubbles. Then in 12 hours we can unmold it, because that's as far as I'm going to go with it. I'm back to unmold the Paperweight. The transparent blue has cured, and now I am going to pop it out. This has been in the freezer for about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, and it makes it so much easier to pop it out if you do that first. There we go. We've got the clear layer here, we've got the glitter layer, and then we have the gold leaf, and then we have the gold leaf, and then we have the heart. So I hope you like it. It's kind of a fun thing to just put on your desk to kind of have a little decoration on there, if not to actually keep your papers down in place. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and happy crafting.